Hello there, welcome to NTV English News Bulletin. I'm Bhavana Casey. In the beginning, we have the headlines. Parliamentary committee probing allegations against former Finance Minister Sharma continues probe to start a writing report from today. Lightning strike claims 20 lives across 8 districts of the Indian state of Bihar in just 24 hours. More thunderstorm with lightning forecast today and tomorrow. A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake jolts northern Philippines, sending tremors through capital Manila. Only one death reported so far. And Nepal facing Sri Lanka in its second match of the SAF Men's Under-20 Championship match to kick off at 7:15 p.m. at Kalinga Stadium. Welcome back. Now we have the news in details. The Parliamentary Special Committee formed to investigate former Finance Minister Janardhan Sharma is set to start writing its report from today. The committee's meeting underway in Singadarbar is discussing on the process of writing the report. Members have agreed to write the report on the basis of consensus. The committee members have discussed with experts on Tuesday evening after the image in the recovered CCTV footage was unclear. The committee had sent the hard disk of the deleted CCTV footage to the police forensic lab to recover it. The expert team of Nepal police recovered 51 video footage of May the 28th and submitted them to the Parliamentary Probe Committee. The committee was informed by the Ministry of Finance that the CCTV footage of May the 27th and May the 28th of the Ministry of Finance had been deleted and that the hard disk of the Ministry's CCTV were given to the committee. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deva has inaugurated the newly constructed building of the Rashtriya Samachar Samiti RSS, the national news agency at Bhadrakali of Kathmandu this morning. Inaugurating the new building, Prime Minister Deva said the media should play an active role in protecting the constitution and democracy. The Prime Minister urged the media houses to disseminate accurate and factual information for safeguarding the democratic values and system. The RSS building that was devastated by 2015 earthquake was reconstructed on the initiative of the then National Reconstruction Authority at the cost of 168.6 million rupees. All services of the RSS will be operated from the 4-story new building. The National Examinations Board is all set to publish the results of this year's Secondary Education Examinations SEE today. Controller of Examination Arjun Raymazi informed that necessary preparations have been made for publishing results today at 3 p.m. Students can view the result of SEE on the website of the board as well as through SMS and IVR. The Office of the Controller of Examinations has informed that the results of regular and grade increase examinations can be viewed through the website, SMS and IVR. The results can be viewed by entering the short codes of Nepal Telecom, Janaki Technology Private Limited, Easy Service Private Limited, Akash Tech Private Limited. With this update, time to go for a short break, but still to come we have.
Protect, you can too.
Welcome back. You are with the NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have more updates and let's have the latest from the international front. Lightning strikes have killed 20 people across 8 districts of the eastern Indian state of Bihar in just 24 hours. More thunderstorm with lightning has been forecast in northern parts of the state for Wednesday and Thursday. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has asked people to closely follow the advice by the state's management authority. On Tuesday, Kumar announced a compensation of 400,000 rupees for the families of each of the deceased. A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck the Philippine island of Luzon, the U.S. Geological Survey said, badly damaging a hospital and buildings in northern province and sending strong tremors through the capital, Manila. A hospital in Abra province was evacuated after the building partially collapsed following the quake, and one casualty has been reported so far. Locals say they are still experiencing the aftershocks. USGS said the earthquake's its epicenter was about 11 kilometers east-southeast of the town of Dolores and occurred at the shallow depth of 10 kilometers. Sri Lanka's former president Gotabaya Rajapaksa is expected to return to the country from Singapore, a Sri Lankan lawmaker says. Cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawardene told reporters on Tuesday that Mr. Rajapaksa was not in hiding, but the date of his return was not known. The former leader fled Sri Lanka after mass unrest over economic crisis. Many protesters say he mishandled the nation's finances, leading to soaring prices of the essential goods. Rajapaksa left Sri Lanka on 13 July for the Maldives before making his way to the Singapore on 14 July. He submitted his resignation shortly after his arrival in Singapore, which was formally accepted by the Sri Lankan cabinet on 15 July. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have what we have coming up next. Welcome back now to more updates. Indonesian President Joko Widodo on Wednesday welcomed Japanese investments in his country following talks with the Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida in Tokyo. Speaking at a news conference after the meeting, Widodo asked for Japanese support in helping Indonesia achieve its net zero emissions target. Indonesia is hosting the G20 summit later this year, and both leaders said that they would work together in various areas. Widodo arrived from Beijing, where he held a series of meetings with Chinese Premier Li Keqiang and President Xi Jinping. The president will finish his 5-day trip in Asia with a visit to Seoul. Russia says it will withdraw from the International Space Station ISS after 2020-24 and build its own station instead. The US and Russia, along with other partners, have successfully worked together on the ISS since 1998. But relations have soured since Russia invaded Ukraine, and Russia previously threatened to quit the project because of the Western sanctions against it. NASA says it had not yet received any official notice of Russia's intention to withdraw from the program. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have what we have coming up next. Pope Francis's historic visit to Canada also struck a chord among indigenous community members in Mexico as reverberations echoed from his apology for the Catholic Church's role in severing generations of indigenous family ties by participating in Canada's catastrophic residential school system. Indigenous dancers dressed in traditional attire commemorate the 697th anniversary of the foundation of the former Aztec capital Tenochtitlan, performing dances at Mexico City's Zocalo Square. More than 150,000 native children in Canada were taken from their homes and made to attend government-funded Christian schools from the 19th century until the 1970s in an effort to isolate them from the influence of their families and culture. The aim was to Christianize and assimilate them into the mainstream society, which previous Canadian governments considered superior. Now to sports. Nepal is facing Sri Lanka in its second match under the SAF Men's Under-20 Championship that is underway in Bhubaneswar of India. The match is slated to kick off at 7:15 p.m. at Kalinga Stadium. Nepali side is looking for a second victory as it began with an emphatic 4-0 win against the Maldives on Monday. A total of 5 nations host India, Bangladesh, the Maldives, Nepal and Sri Lanka are taking part in the championship this year. Nepal are the most successful nation, having won the tournament twice in 4 years. With this update, we come to the end of this English News Bulletin. But before we say goodbye, let's have a quick reminder of the major stories. Parliamentary committee probing allegations against former Finance Minister Sharma continues probe to start writing report from today. Lightning strikes claim 20 lives across 8 districts of the Indian state of Bihar in just 24 hours. More thunderstorm with lightning forecast today and tomorrow. A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake jolts northern Philippines, sending tremors through capital Manila. Only 1 death reported so far. And Nepal facing Sri Lanka in its second match of the SAF Men's Under-20 Championship, match to kick off at 7:15 p.m. at Kalinga Stadium. Well, that's all we have in this edition of English News Bulletin. We'll see you again with next round of English Bulletin at 6 in the evening. Till then, have a great time ahead and stay tuned with us. Namaste.